Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Sam Evans. Today we're going to have a look at HoopsHype for NBA rumors and see if there's anything going on here. Let's see if there's any rumors that are worth talking about. Let's have a look. First one, April 5th, 2021, Karl Anthony Towns says that Anthony Edwards is the Rookie of the Year. Now, that's very nice of you, Karl. If I were you, I'd be mad. I'd be mad that your team drafted this guy number one. They should have drafted LaMelo number one. All the analysis pointed to LaMelo being the number one pick and being the best player in this draft, which he clearly is. Edwards is not the number one player in this draft. He's not even the top three player in this draft, clearly. He's shooting the ball a lot. He's shooting at a low percentage. He's hurting the team. His plus minus numbers are in the he's like in the last three in ESPN's real plus minus. I think Edwards is another version of Andrew Wiggins. Very similar player. Athleticism above skill. Not a great shooter. Didn't shoot the ball well in college. Lately, in the last couple of weeks, his shooting has drastically improved, but I think that's not likely to continue. I think that his career will play out very similar to the way that Wiggins' career has played out. And I'm shocked. To be honest, I'm still shocked that Minnesota picked him number one. I don't understand it. I can't understand it. The stats don't say why he should have been number one. Don't point to him being number one. His defense is subpar. I don't see anything in him. Who knows? I could be wrong, though. And for the guys that love him, too bad. Suck it up, baby. That's my opinion. Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns, I should say, I like. He's a great player. And to be honest, that dude is one patient dude. He's been sticking around in Minnesota. He hasn't demanded a trade. And that team sucks. Towns is an excellent basketball player. I've got a lot of respect for that guy. Clearly, he has a ton of patience. Good on him. Tom Osborne says, from Rudy Gay, we had a motivated team come in and we got steamrolled. It happens sometimes in the league. Hope it doesn't carry over. All right, Rudy, you're an old dude. You're still playing pretty well for a bench player. I like the way you've changed your game. I like the way Rudy's changed his game. You know, Rudy's one of those dudes. He went, you know what? I don't have the athleticism I used to have, so what am I going to do about it? And what did he do? He went and he shot threes, and clearly you can tell by the way he's shooting them now, at a good percentage. He has been for the last few seasons. You can tell that he put in the effort. That dude put in the effort, and I got respect for that. His athleticism declines. He learns to shoot the three, and he does it at a high rate. I got a lot of respect for him. However, I don't have respect for the San Antonio Spurs or Greg Popovich. Popovich, sure, he's one of the greatest coaches in history. However, he's stuck in the old school. He doesn't value the three. And San Antonio, it's time. It's time for them to forget. Do a rebuild. They're going to be an average team that's not going to do anything for the next few years. They should just blow it up now. Blow that team up. Start again. Seriously. I mean it. They're not good enough. They're not good enough to win in the first round of the playoffs. They're good enough maybe to just make the playoffs. That's when it's time to just blow it up. San Antonio, I'm telling you, blow it up. Do it now. Tom Osborne asked Rudy Gay if he thinks some guys are gassed in need of a recharge, and Rudy Gay replied, maybe, but we have no time for that. We just have to suck it up and be pros. Try our hardest and get out there and get as many wins as we can. It's tough this year. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Good on you, Rudy. Rod Beard says about Killian Hayes. Wow, what a disappointment Killian Hayes has been. Rod Beard, Dwayne Casey said Killian Hayes still has to get into NBA conditioning. It takes a while. He'll get there, but he's coming along. Now, I don't know what's up with this dude, but he could end up being a huge bust. I hope not. I like the guy. And damn, he was good in Europe, wasn't he? The energy he had, he just hasn't brought it this year. His confidence is down. Obviously, he's been injured. I'm questioning whether or not it's too early to call him a bust, but yeah, he's getting close. Kristen Winfield. Joe Harris on James Harden. James is the ultimate competitor, so I think it kind of hurts him more not to be out there with his teammates. Yeah, Joe, you're a nice guy. James is not the ultimate competitor. In the playoffs, clearly his play sometimes drastically declines. He wants to do well. but he's too busy at strip clubs to take it seriously. Let's be frank here. Come on, guys. The guy spends half his life in strip clubs. Seriously. He makes the team playing wait for him because he's in a strip club on the regular. Seriously. That's not a professional who takes things seriously. That's a joker. The dude is well known for hanging out in strip clubs. He should be... Okay, it's all right to go there every now and again, but to be known for that, to be known as the dude who hangs out in strip clubs, he's known as that guy. That is not the ultimate competitor. Sure, Jordan was known for what? What did he do that wasn't good? Gambling, right? But why was he gambling? Because he was the ultimate competitor. He wanted to win at everything. If he wasn't competing at something, he had to be competing at something else. That is the ultimate competitor. Joe Harris, look at Michael Jordan if you want to talk about the ultimate competitor. James Harden is not the ultimate competitor. He's one hell of a skilled basketball player, though. What have we got next? Chris Finch on Timberwolves win. A glimpse into what we can be. Dane Moore. Chris Finch on the Timberwolves' first win with D'Angelo Russell back in the fold. It's a glimpse of what we can be. No, it's not. No, it's not. Guys, you're a crap team. Blow it up. How do you blow up these guys? I mean, where do you start? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what you do. Whatever. Moving on. Eric Walden. Mike Conley. There's going to be games like this, and they're great challenges and great lessons for us. We have to find ways to win anyways. We have to find ways to push through. We had sparks of that. We have to manufacture ways to win when the ball isn't going in. Obviously, Conley is talking about their loss today to the Dallas Mavericks. Well, I don't agree. You know what? You can't win every freaking game of the whole year. Guys, you just won what? Was it 9 in a row? 9 in a row? You got the 3 longest winning streaks this year. You're the best team in the league. You've won the most games. You got the best plus minus. Dude, relax. You're doing well. You just lost 1 game. You can't win every game. You can't win every game. And Mike, to his credit, he's been playing well lately. So, and the Jazz, man. The Jazz, I love what they're doing this year. What a team. That's a team, Minnesota. Look at those guys. Play a bit more like the Jazz. Although, maybe they can't. Josh Lewenberg, Nick Nurse, obviously the coach, on Gary Trent. I don't think it's ever easy to just all of a sudden wake up on a new team, but you can see he's got a real scorer's mentality. He's got some game in there that travels, obviously. That's pretty valuable to be able to be a bucket getter like that. Yeah, that was a dumb trade. What were they thinking making that trade? I have no idea. Anyway, moving on. Eric Corrine. I always say there are a million games to win a game. A million games to win a game. Maybe it means a million ways to win a game. And we just found 2 really different ones out of that million. Nick Nurse. Okay. Ben Anderson. The Mavericks' 23 threes are the most the Jazz have allowed in a regular season game since November 5, 2017. That was Donovan Mitchell's 10th game in the NBA. Yeah, that was a strange game. Luka got hot. Josh Richardson, who hasn't really shot the ball very well this year, he got hot. I think he made 5 out of 5. And Dallas. Yeah, wow, they really poured it on in this game, especially in that third quarter when Doncic nailed 3 threes, I think it was. 3 step backs, just indefensible plays there where Utah could do nothing about them. Really, this game wasn't on Utah. Dallas just came out on fire. And sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. I love Dallas. Dallas is my favorite team. And they really did just come out on fire. There was nothing that Utah could have done about it. Ben Anderson, the Mavericks, 23 threes. I already talked about that one. Tim McMahon. Rick Carlisle says the Mavs aren't watching the standings. I usually don't believe that. But Luka Doncic just mentioned that he thinks the Jazz are first or second in the West. That means nothing that Luka said that. That means nothing. Rick Carlisle says the Mavs aren't watching the standings. Rick Carlisle, you're a smart dude. You're a smart coach. Don't talk bullshit to us, mate. We know that every team watches the standings. Every team. You've got to be an idiot not to watch the standings. Stupid. Jason Jones. Harrison Barnes said the Kings' inconsistency coming out lax against teams with losing records, etc., comes down to maturity. If we don't come out with a sense of urgency, then it doesn't mean that much to us. Couldn't have said it better. Is that really true? Did they not win because they lack maturity? You tell me. Tell me in the comments. Are the Kings not winning because they lack maturity? Maybe. I don't know. More from HoopsHype. Kyrie scores 40 in Nets win. Alex Schiffer. Final. Nets beat the Knicks 114-112 for the season sweep. Randall's shot from the elbow is off. Kyrie Irving drops 40 on a night where James Harden leaves the game due to hamstring tightness. Jeff Green with 23 points, and TLC is your unsung hero. Let's see what's up with Harden. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Harden. I think he's in the strip club. I mean, he's got a sore leg. He wouldn't be in the club with a sore leg because, he's trying to get better and get more sleep. So if you see James Harden in the club, it's not James. It's someone else. Christian Winfield. Nash says there's no indication that James Harden has damaged his hamstring. He's just been out clubbing. There's no indication that James Harden has damaged his hamstring. He's just injured something else. That's why he's not playing. Yep. Alex Schiffer. Steve Nash said James Harden had an awareness that something wasn't right with his hamstring. His scan earlier today was clean, and his strength tests back in the locker room were good. Said they need to protect him from it. Doesn't give a timeline. Erring on the side of caution. Okay. Clearly he's got some pain in his hamstring. And that's that. Jason Jones. Until the Kings figure out how to play defense, any game is losable. Kings fall 116-106. Russell returns from injury and drops 25 points off the bench. Fox led the Kings with 31 points. Kings were outscored 34-24 in the fourth. Yeah, that's alarming if you're getting beaten by Minnesota. Ouch. Eric Walden said that Donovan Mitchell said, "We just had a rough night. For us to only lose that game by 8 says a lot about our will to win. Mike was really what was keeping us in it." That's true. Mike did play well. Now, I agree, Donovan. You know what? I'm not a huge fan of Donovan Mitchell's himself. I think he can be a bit childish in the way he's acted with Rudy Gobert. That sort of gave us a glimpse into his a little bit of a lack of maturity. But he's right. He's 100% right. They did well in this game to only lose by 8, considering the way the Mavs shot. Well done, guys. I agree. All right, 2 more. Josh Lewenberg. Nick Nurse on assistant coach Fred VanVleet. He was great. Really, he was. He was really positive, motivating the guys. Really good. I thought his voice in timeouts and when guys were coming off the floor was a real positive influence. That was nice to see. Now, if Toronto can't win in the Eastern Conference this year, seriously? If Toronto can't even make the playoffs in the Eastern Conference, then bloody hell, it's time to blow them up. I can't believe Toronto didn't just try and trade Lowry and VanVleet before the trade deadline. Lowry's obviously gone at the end of the season. He's probably gone to a contender, to a team where he can make a real impact and help them win. I don't know where that is. Where do you guys think? Where's Lowry going? Who knows? I have no idea. But he's not staying in Toronto. Toronto are more than likely not making the playoffs next year either. So I think it was time to get rid of these 2 guys. What do you guys think? Are you in agreement? Do you think they should have traded them? Even just Lowry. They definitely, in my mind, should have traded Lowry. However, maybe they showed a bit of loyalty to him. And if that was the case, if that's the reason why they didn't trade him, then I respect that. That was pretty nice of them. Our final comment here comes from Rob Beard. Hashtag Pistons Isaiah Stewart on bouncing back after a 44-point loss. It rubbed everybody the wrong way and from the jump. We wanted to come out with the intensity on defense and play the right way. Yeah, Detroit are given a good shot this year. They only have a bunch of role players and they're trying hard. Pretty much every game I see them in, they're playing hard. You got to respect that. Guys, thanks for watching. Hoping to see you next time. Have a great day.